are the Hymas family.
Hi, I'm Olivia.
Hi, I'm Huxley.
Hi, my name's Evelyn. Hi, my name's Desi. My name is Twenty. I like bunnies.
We called Idaho home for most of our lives. I was born there, so were all of our children. My parents, my grandparents, even my great grandparents were rooted in that land. And over the years, we built a life. That land holds so many memories: the birth of our children, the trials that tested us, the gatherings that filled our home with family and friends. It was where we worked hard, where we grew, and where we were surrounded by an incredible community that made it feel like we would always belong. Life has a way of shaping us, of offering us opportunities to grow. But those opportunities don't always come wrapped in comfort. More often they arrive in the form of trials, challenges, and struggle, and require hard work, resiliency, and most importantly, faith. And that faith led us here, to Oregon. The decision wasn't made lightly. There were a lot of factors at play, but one of the biggest was the land that we would call home. Acres of open space, clean, natural flowing water, a larger home, and a chance to pursue the homesteading dreams we've held close for so long. But this wasn't a simple move. The house wasn't move-in ready. It required a lot of work. Still, we decided to build the plane as we flew it. So, Beverly Hillbilly style, we took a family of 7, 2 dogs, a bunch of cats, and more chickens than we care to count. We took the leap. For weeks we lived in a camper while the house received much needed life support. It wasn't easy, but now we're in. And more than that, we're ready. Ready to keep building, to keep growing, and to bring this homestead to life. Bird's eye view here, the property. So this is close to the house, so we see the house there, upper left, the big barn, and the small barn, and there's a well house in the middle of the driveway. The area we're looking at here is mostly flat, with some trees. Be good pasture ground, gardening area. Lots of trails in and out of the trees, pretty fun for the kids. The go-karts and such. Just a little 360 view high above our home. That's looking north towards the ponds. There's 2 big ponds and quite a few small ponds. So we'll just slowly pan through a couple of views. This is looking north from the house, slopes down to that pond. And there's the barn. This is looking out towards that flat area. That motorhome was a leave behind situation. It's left over. This is looking back behind the small barn. Fenced in area to keep the deer out of the garden area. So a little covered sunroom, I'd say, not quite a greenhouse. Somewhat watertight. Got a straggler chicken. It's fenced in area. The winds came through and blew the fence down about a month or so ago. Posts are rotten at the base. Some plants still in these pots and plants popping up. I think we spotted some rhubarb, some old onions popping up. Some berry bushes. Quite a few raspberry plants running alongside the fence there. And you can see here the wind came through and knocked these fences over. A couple small fir trees. A peach tree right here. We had to cut it free from the fence. The fence was trying to pull it over. Some other berry bush, we're not sure what this is yet. That's the other fun part about this, is coming in the middle of winter, you're not really sure what you're getting. So these things are barely starting to bud. This is some sort of a fruit tree. Could be a prune tree, apples, And just looking out this way, there's a lot of more fruit trees down in this hill. So we're just seeing this one's got some buds on it. And there's another one. I mean, there's probably a dozen of these, maybe even more, spread around the property. Down that trail is another pond. Kid's got a swing set up. Here's just some more views looking back towards the house from up on the hill. And this is just a little bit more view of the trees. These are kind of younger trees, some firs. This is pretty good flat ground, sees a lot of sun. This was a big, nasty burn pile left over. Literally took tons and tons of junk just out of the house and out of the barn. So this is that little foundation I was telling you about. It's concrete walls built into the side of the hill to make a great cool storage spot. And tires left over. What do we do with these tires? We'll give you a peek in the bottom of the big barn here. More tires, more stuff. Most of it's pretty good and dry. Nothing rotten. Things have sagged. Footings had settled. Another little access door. Now this is an older video from inside the smaller barn. We've already made some improvements on this area, but we want to leave it up to you to make some guesses. What do you think we're doing with this area? This is the walks out to that garden area. Nice little sunroom. Leave your guesses in the comments. We'll close this week's video out with a quick tour of some more of the property, thanks to Buddy and the go-kart. Thank you so much for watching our video, our very first video. We're excited about our new homestead, our new channel, and sharing these things with you. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, all that jazz if you're into it. And because we are doing our best to be frugal and resourceful, we have started a Patreon page. So every little bit of support helps. It helps us take on bigger projects, bring in better, more exclusive content. So yeah, if you're into that, check it out. We've got a link in the description and on the page. And more than anything, we just appreciate you being here, and we'd love your feedback. Any ideas you have for projects around the homestead, for video ideas, anything else, don't hesitate to drop a comment or send an email or contact us any other way that you know how. So again, we appreciate it and hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next one.